cleared up at the Yen Awards. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Tell us what you've been doing in the past with these Bionature products on your farm.
So we was obviously introduced to Delta and the Bionature range of products, mainly Delta, around 4 years ago. Trialing it in little trials here and there across the farm, came quite apparent very quickly to us, really, that certainly the Delta we could see a very big benefit. Getting early biomass, obviously, the biomass is what obviously creates a lot of yield. So we was sold on the Delta very early on.
So you sold on the Delta early on. What, by Stuart at Agri?
Yes, so obviously Stuart McDowell from Agri does all of our agronomy, and he's been very proactive in pushing us along the way with it and working with us, trials, doing trials, and obviously harvesting the plots, seeing what the difference was. And then I think it came very apparent to us 4 years ago there, where we ended up with a phenomenal crop of oilseed rape. And it was clear from a field where we hadn't used the Delta products, the difference was just outstanding.
I remember coming and digging it all through the season with you and Stuart, and it was, you saw the early rooting, you saw the biomass, you saw the branching, but it was when we went out in the field, I remember, and there was like many trees, weren't they? All the branches were like, it was just mind blowing what had happened. And I think that was a real turning point, wasn't it? When you talk about building biomass.
It was a big turning point for us. And when I got a friend come round one night, wanted to have a look at the oilseed rape, he said, I've brought some of mine with me. And he brought some. And when we compared the two, it was night and day. And it was night and day to the field as well that we hadn't used. So we really see a big advantage on the Delta. And, if we're getting that early rooting and getting the biomass there.
I think as well, we must say that all of the products at Bionature, they're all liquid, and when we talk about the Delta, the magic about the Delta is the form it's in the NH2, which is creating this early rooting and this biomass that you're seeing on plants. So brilliant, Mark. Thank you very much.
And then obviously, so moving on to our oats, we were sold on the Bionature products anyway. So moving on to the Yen and what the oats did, obviously, again, thanks to Cope Seeds for their help getting us through with the oats, and the Merlin seed has been very good to us. And so we use the Bionature the whole program all the way through on the oats, from drilling, again, early data, Delta, right through to the end of to harvest.
And what are you farming here, Mark? How big a farm? What are you looking after?
So we've 2,000 hectares, mainly spread across North Lincolnshire.
Oh, a bit to do then.
Yeah, a little bit to do, Mark. Yeah, mainly on varying land types. Some of it challenging, and some we go on a bit of blowaway sand.